Alright guys, we are at our Airbnb for the next couple days. Snowstorm is going to blow in later today around 4. So we are just going to be chilling here, waiting for the weather to pass, and then getting back out. I foresee a lot of resting, a lot of eating. This is like the perfect Airbnb for us. It's so nice. It feels like I'm at my grandma's house. It's just really old and eclectic and very cozy. So yeah, we're gonna do the thing and get back on trail in a couple days. Along with myself, we had 7 other hikers pile into the Airbnb, and my special guest I told you all about last episode came up. This is Popeye. He was a part of my trail family on the Appalachian Trail. I've hiked over 1,000 miles with him, and he's one of my favorite people. He's currently living in Denver right now and serving our country in the Space Force, and he came down to hang out and brought us a ton of food and cooked us breakfast both mornings. Thank you so much, Popeye and Riza. You guys are the best. We all had family breakfast together as the snowstorm brewed outside. In addition to Popeye coming out, Tripod also came down to kick it, and almost my whole Appalachian Trail family got back together. My heart was so full, and we had a blast reminiscing about all of our fun times on trail together and shared so many laughs. Meanwhile, Syrup chefed us up an amazing beef stew for dinner, and it cooked all day in the crock pot while everyone hung out and rested. We also prepped some mashed potatoes to go with the dinner. Before the weather got bad, we ran over to the grocery store to resupply and get more food for the next couple days. I was able to eat so much during our 2 zeros and refuel, and my body was so happy about it, even if some of it was Taco Bell. All right, trying Taco Bell gelato for the first time. You brewed it.
Oh yeah, I did.
Really?
You can do that
This is not bad. Not bad. It's pretty freaking good. Well, I thought we were gonna split it.
So this? Mm-hmm. When did we decide that? It's probably for the best.
Yeah, we don't need all this Taco Bell. Snow on the ground in the video. Oh my gosh, it's cold out here. So, snowed last night. It's raining now, so all the snow's kind of getting melted, but it is literally freezing out here. I think the high is like 28. It's gonna rain / snow later today in the mountains again, like all afternoon starting at like 2. So, it's just not great. So we're taking another 0. The house is available. There's a really good weather window coming up. We only have 350 miles left to Colorado. To me, it just makes sense. Everybody else makes sense. We can push miles. We can get things done. That's what we're doing. So. Oh no. Cool. That's what we get to hike in. Oh, yikes. So we stayed in the town of Leadville, and it's a really cool old mining town that was booming in the late 1800s. Sitting at 10,154 feet of elevation, it's the tallest city in the US. They began mining for gold here, but also found silver in its prime. And after its mining era, there were major efforts to encourage outdoor tourism. A famous ultramarathon called the Leadville 100 was founded here, and tons of athletes used Leadville as a base for altitude training. Also here is the famous Melanzana store headquarters, which is downtown, and it's also a big hiker town for CDT and CDT hikers and bikers alike. It's cool to go around town and see so many of the old houses still standing. There's so much character in this little town, and I definitely recommend visiting if you've never been. We wrapped up our 0 days by having a movie night, watching The Emperor's New Groove. 2 days later, we're finally gonna check out of this Airbnb and get the hex up out of Leadville. It is a pretty day today. Sunny. There's a lot of snow on the mountains, but at least it's way nicer than it's been the past couple days. We'll see what the situation is up at the top. Check this out, a freaking earth roamer. Insane. It's $1 million vehicle. Just a selfie, she could get shot one.
She knows all the trails.
Got dropped back off where we got picked up at the South Elbert trailhead. I never got that guy's name, but he's really nice, local from Leadville. Me and SideQuest are like 2 miles behind the others just because that's the way the hitches worked out going into Leadville. So we're gonna hike down, meet up with them, and get to hiking. It is a perfect, beautiful, warm day. And today we're gonna go up Hope Pass, which is like a famous pass. Leadville 100 runs through it, the ultra marathon. So I'm pretty excited about it, but check out these views. This is incredible. I don't want to do the tunnel. Why? Because it's all muddy. Ah! All those rocks move. Just FYI. Twin Lakes, we're walking there. This is Twin Lakes. This is where Leadville 100 goes through this town, so it's pretty cool to be here.
There's like a top cart. Carry my pack for 3 miles.
They didn't open yet. It's fall. Look at all that snow. I did forget to mention that somewhere around this area, Leadville, between Twin Lakes, is where the Arkansas River begins. It's the headwaters. Somebody was telling me that they actually divert it a couple ways over the divide, and some of it goes into a reservoir somewhere. Yeah, there's like a bunch of signs out here about the Arkansas River. I think it's pretty cool. We crossed over it a couple times and it's so small compared to what it is in Arkansas, but it's pretty cool to see where it starts.
One and a half to the divide.
Alright guys, quick little check-in. Making my way up Hope Pass. It's literally like 5 miles of just straight up. No snow yet. Pretty sure there will be snow at the top of the pass, but I can feel it definitely getting chillier the higher I go. First signs of snow. Let's see how high we are. 10,829 and climbing. Hope Pass is 12,500 and change. So, yeah, still got a bit of climbing to do. I think that's the pass. Been climbing this whole time and it's like we ain't even done nothing. Wow. So we're now entering the collegiates, and on the Colorado Trail, there's like the west side that you can go or the east side that you can go. But the official CDT red line is on the west. The east would be a good route to take if there was going to be bad weather in the forecast. But we actually have a really awesome weather window for the rest of this week. Today it's like 60 degrees and beautiful. Couldn't have timed it any better. And super glad that we took the zero on Sunday and Monday. I had talked to another thru hiker who decided to hike through it. He made it 15 miles before the storm hit on Sunday afternoon. And then Monday morning, it was so ugly out that he had just decided to stay in his tent all morning. And he accidentally fell asleep with his phone and charger outside of his sleeping bag, and both of them died, and he ended up having to walk 15 miles back to Twin Lakes to get his stuff charged, because that's where he, had his maps and stuff. So I was like, okay, we made the right decision. We're just going to have to make use of these nice days as much as we can. It works like mileage wise, and yeah, if there's bad weather, we're gonna try to wait it out so that we can do the routes that we want to. But at the end of the day, we have 350 miles left of Colorado, and the goal is just to get through safely. Look at that orange. That's incredible. Beautiful. All right, next we got Lake Ann Pass. That's our next big climb. I'd argue this is probably the best time to be hiking in Colorado. Yeah, we gotta deal with a little bit of weather, but oh man, the views, the trees, now the snow on the mountains, it's beautiful. It's truly a dream. I feel so blessed to be out here. Still having some issues with my breathing, just as tight and just coughing, like, I don't know. I ain't really worried about it. Just kind of having to change the way I hike a little bit, slow down a little bit. I like to hike sometimes I like to hike pretty fast, but I'm just not doing that as much out here. Probably 6 o'clock, probably get to camp around 7. And I'm gonna get up early tomorrow, mark my words. Hold me accountable. If you watch tomorrow's video, y'all call me out. That looks so much fun.
Yeah, right? Like,
look how dreamy this site is. We found Peg and Syrup, and we're camping beneath this beautiful mountain. Amazing.
I mean, someone already said, we've noticed side quests all
Ramen, some teriyaki chicken. It's been my go-to lately.